In the year of the consulship of Emperor Septimius Severus and Publius Septimius Geta, amid the golden hues of 208 AD, I, Severus Alexander, first drew breath in the venerable city of Arca Caesarea, known today as Arca in the bosom of Syria. My father, Marcus Julius Gessius Marcianus, an esteemed Roman noble of illustrious lineage, and my mother, Julia Mamaea, a woman of grace and sagacity, bore me into a world rife with the echoes of imperial grandeur and the tumult of political machinations. The gods had woven a tapestry of destiny for me, threading my lineage with the august Severan dynasty. As the great-grandson of Julia Domna, the venerable wife of Emperor Septimius Severus, and the nephew of Emperor Caracalla, I was steeped in the crimson currents of imperial blood. My childhood, nurtured amidst the splendor of the court, imbibed the virtues of magnanimity and prudence, virtues that would shape my life and reign. Yet, it was not solely by the grace of ancestry that I sought to etch my name upon the annals of history. From the tender age of 14, I embarked upon a path of erudition, guided by the sage counsel of my tutors and the wisdom of the ancients. I devoted myself to the study of philosophy, law, and the martial arts, forging my mind and body into instruments of virtuous governance. In the year of the 5 emperors, amidst the tempest of civil strife that rent the fabric of the Roman Empire, fate beckoned me forth to ascend the throne. The demise of my cousin, Emperor Elagabalus, plunged the realm into chaos, and the legions, weary of tyranny, turned their gaze towards me, the scion of the Severan line. Thus, in the year of our Lord 222 AD, I, Severus Alexander, assumed the mantle of imperium, donning the purple robes of sovereignty to guide the ship of state amidst the turbulent seas of history. With the weight of the imperial diadem resting upon my brow, I embarked upon the sacred duty entrusted to me by the gods and the people of Rome. My reign, characterized by clemency and moderation, sought to heal the wounds inflicted upon the empire by the strife of previous years. In the halls of governance, I eschewed the caprices of despotism, embracing instead the principles of justice and equity. I surrounded myself with counselors of wisdom and integrity, whose counsel I heeded in matters of statecraft and policy. Together, we labored tirelessly to restore the majesty of Rome and safeguard the welfare of her citizens. My reign bore witness to the consolidation of imperial authority and the preservation of peace within the frontiers of the empire. I endeavored to uphold the Pax Romana, dispatching legions to quell the incursions of barbarian hordes and fortifying the borders against external threats. Yet, it was not solely through the sword that I sought to secure the empire's prosperity. Recognizing the importance of diplomacy and statesmanship, I cultivated alliances with neighboring powers and extended the hand of friendship to distant realms. Through the art of negotiation and compromise, I strove to foster amity among nations and avert the scourge of war. In matters of religion and culture, I upheld the traditions of my forebears, honoring the gods of Rome and patronizing the arts and sciences. I bestowed munificent endowments upon the temples and academies, seeking to cultivate the intellectual and spiritual flourishing of the empire. Though my reign was not without its challenges and setbacks, I faced adversity with fortitude and resilience, guided always by the principles of virtue and duty. For 22 years, I held aloft the torch of Roman civilization, striving to leave behind a legacy worthy of emulation and admiration. As the wheel of fate turned inexorably, ushering forth the twilight of my reign, dark omens portended the gathering storm that would soon engulf the empire. In the year of our Lord 235 AD, amidst the tumult of civil unrest and foreign incursions, I met my end upon the field of battle, a martyr to the cause of Roman unity and integrity. The usurper Maximinus Thrax, his ambition stoked by the fires of greed and ambition, sought to usurp the throne that I had sworn to defend with my dying breath. Rallying his legions against the forces of order and stability, he laid siege to the city of Mainz, intent upon seizing the seat of imperial power. With valor and resolve, I marched forth to confront the pretender, leading my loyal legions into the crucible of conflict. Yet, in the chaos of battle, the fickle hand of fortune turned against me, and I fell beneath the blades of treachery and deceit. As the lifeblood ebbed from my mortal frame, I beheld the spectre of Rome's uncertain future, haunted by the spectre of civil strife and discord. With my dying breath, I entrusted the fate of the empire to the hands of fate, praying that my sacrifice would serve as a beacon of hope amidst the encroaching darkness. In the hallowed halls of eternity, I now dwell amongst the shades of my ancestors, my spirit enshrined in the annals of history as a paragon of virtue and rectitude. Though my mortal form may have succumbed to the ravages of time, my legacy endures as a testament to the enduring spirit of Rome and her eternal glory. Though the sands of time may have obscured the memory of my reign, the legacy of Severus Alexander endures as an indelible imprint upon the annals of Roman history. In death, I have transcended the confines of mortality, my spirit immortalized in the hearts and minds of those who cherish the virtues of justice, wisdom, and compassion. My reign, though brief in the reckoning of history, bore witness to the triumph of civilization over chaos, the triumph of reason over passion, and the triumph of unity over discord. In an age rife with turmoil and uncertainty, I stood as a bulwark against the forces of dissolution, guiding the destiny of the empire with steadfast resolve and unwavering conviction. Though I may have fallen in battle, my legacy lives on in the enduring institutions and traditions that I sought to preserve and uphold. From the majesty of Rome's architectural marvels to the brilliance of her intellectual achievements, my imprint upon the fabric of civilization remains etched in stone for all eternity. Yet, it is not in the monuments of marble or the pages of history books that my true legacy resides, but in the hearts and souls of those who strive to emulate the virtues that I held dear. In every act of kindness, every gesture of compassion, and every endeavor to seek the greater good, the spirit of Severus Alexander lives on, a beacon of hope amidst the encroaching shadows of despair. As the ages unfurl before us like the petals of a rose in bloom, let us remember the lessons of the past and honor the memory of those who came before us. For in the tapestry of human existence, each thread is woven with the sweat and tears of those who have gone before, binding us together in a shared heritage of courage, resilience, and above all, love for our beloved Rome. Thank you for watching. Our channel, known as the Renaissance Spirit, is dedicated to the pursuits of a just, equitable, and humanitarian world. Video topics encompass areas including history, politics, religion, personal development, society, culture, social and environmental justice, and other topics of liberal arts and sciences including ancient Rome and the Roman Empire, which is a great comparison and contrast of the modern world. Topics perfect for the true modern polymath. The Renaissance ushered in a golden age and the pursuit of knowledge both lost to time and yet to be discovered. It gave birth to the Enlightenment and the Age of Reason. Embracing truth, knowledge, and an understanding and compassion for humanity opens up the world to each of us, individually, and improves all of humanity, affording us the opportunity to be better stewards of the earth and to each other. The Renaissance spirit, more than just a philosophy or style, but a style for living, learning, growing and thinking. Please subscribe, turn on notifications, and share. If you're looking to explore and experience what life has to offer, I'm sure you'll enjoy the other videos on my channel. Please peruse, and let me know in the comments what you get out of them and what other videos you'd like to see. But first, please take the quiz next to see if you're a Renaissance spirit. Live the Renaissance spirit.